You've heard the government say it a few times, the Great Reset. Is a housing crash coming or not in Ontario? Or I should even say around the world. We are seeing it everywhere right now. The government has been really pushing hard to correct the housing market. It's been a crazy few years, crazy few months to say the least. We're seeing higher gas prices, higher food prices, inflation is real, interest rates are going up. There's a lot more inventory on the market. People are panic selling because they can no longer afford their homes. They're moving out of the country. They're moving into other cities farther away where it's cheaper and more affordable for them. Things have gotten crazy. Throughout last year, we saw the housing market getting out of control. 10, 20, 30 offers on houses, going hundreds of $1,000s over asking in the GTA. It was out of control and home buyers were having a hard time purchasing homes. Now the government's been saying for a while, we are going to correct this. We're going to make changes. We're going to try to attack this market to fix it. And it seems like that is now happening. Over the last couple of months, it's been insane to say the least. The housing market in the GTA has dropped over 20%. Now I know people are saying it's still up over the last year because we had a 33% increase throughout the whole year, so we're still up. But the question is it going to keep dropping? Are we going to see a big crash? What is going to happen? And right now, it seems like each month we are losing about 6%, 7%. We're seeing these decreases happening. Now let's talk about why they are happening. Interest rates are continuing to climb. The Bank of Canada has been increasing interest rates a lot, and it is also being said that they're going to increase it another 2 times this year. That's speculating, but just based off of what we've been seeing, it looks like that's probably going to happen. Now, interest rates right now are almost at 5% for an A lender, and it's looking like it's going to be above 5%, which puts buyers in a position where they cannot afford to purchase the homes that they're looking at. Think about this. 3 months ago, 2 months ago, they were below 2%. That has more than doubled, which will highly affect the housing market. On top of that, we're also seeing a huge rise in inventory. In the Hamilton and Burlington market, we're seeing 500-600 houses currently live on the market. So buyers are spreading out, they have a lot more options to choose from, and they're even putting conditions in their offers. They have a lot more negotiating power. I'm a licensed real estate agent. I've been watching this whole thing unfold here in Ontario for quite some time, paying attention to the numbers, paying attention to the stats. And I can tell you right now, a couple months ago, if somebody brought you an offer with a condition in it, agents, homeowners wouldn't even look at it. It would just get moved aside. They'd go to the next offer because there was 20 of them, which I understand that is not normal either. That's something that started happening about 6 months ago, and people were just blown away by it, and that slowly became the new norm. And then it dropped and it all stopped, and everybody started freaking out, wondering what's going on. So buyers right now are able to put conditions in their offer. They're actually buying houses under asking price because right now we're also seeing homes sitting on the market a lot longer. The average days on market is above 12 to 15 days, which before, if a house lasted 2-3 days, unless they were holding offers, people would be shocked. Absolutely shocked. They'd sell like that really quick, fast. So as a home buyer right now, if you are purchasing a home in this market where we are currently facing a decline, I highly recommend to you, you take your time, you make sure you score a really good deal, and you take advantage of the properties that are on the market right now. Shop around, do a home inspection if you need to, put some conditions in there for your safety. Because you have that option, make sure you get a really good price. And also, because we are on a decline, make sure you tell your mortgage broker to order the appraisal right away. The moment you get a firm agreement of purchase and sale, Get your appraiser in there right away. Don't delay that process because you'll be the one that has to pay that extra money. The other thing as a home buyer is when you talk to your mortgage broker and you start shopping, lock in your interest rate. You can do this with big banks. They will do it for 3-6 months at a time. You can lock in your interest rate so that it stays as is, doesn't climb and shoot through the roof. So when you buy a property, you don't make that mistake of not locking it in, and the approval that you got, you see that you have to pay more money now because your interest rate is higher. These are important things. Be prepared, especially in today's market. Now, let's talk about my seller clients and what some of them are doing, which is actually genius, and it's been working. We have been selling their properties before we buy their new property. Now, people that need to downsize or people that are looking for a bigger home for their family, no matter what it is, what we're doing is we're selling first because, again, in this market, it's very unpredictable and we don't really know what the home's gonna sell for. Now, we can still give a ballpark if there's some recently solds in the area. However, we need to make sure we're confident that they can get the number that they need to be able to purchase their new home. So when we sell before in this type of market, we're able to make sure we know what they're gonna get, and also what we're doing is we're putting long closing dates, about 90 days, so that they have the option to shop around for a little bit and make sure that they score a really good deal. And the funny thing is some of them are buying bigger houses for the same price they sold for. So the truth is, no matter what kind of real estate market we are in, if you pivot properly and you understand what's going on, you pay attention to the stats, you can come out on a win. Now, I'm very interested to hear your guys' opinion about this market crash. Comment below, let me know what you think, let me know how long you guys think this is gonna last, and if you want to talk real estate in Ontario, just give me a call, shoot me an email, or send me a text, and I'd be happy to discuss with you guys about your current situation. I'll see you guys next time.